right. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Welcome back to Party Over Hair with Miss J. We're going to give some people a few minutes to come on in. Hi out there. Let's see. Tonight's broadcast is about split ends. We're going to talk about split ends and the truth about a trim. So I'm just going to give a few people a couple of moments to come on in. Let's see. A lot of people ask a lot of questions about their ends. They want to make sure that they're taking care of them well. Want to make sure that they can prevent getting a lot of trims. And we're really going to kind of go in depth about a trim tonight because I know that's a big concern. When you have to get your hair trimmed, how much is too much? How much is not enough? So you just want to make sure that you're getting the right idea. So when you go in to get a trim, then you're not blown away or taken aback by how much hair gets cut off when you understand what a trim is and why we do it. Okay, we're going to give some people a few more moments to come on in. Come on in. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Gonna invite some people to come on in. All right. Hi, how you doing? Just say hello to me and let me know that you're out there. We're talking about split ends tonight, and we're talking about the truth about your trim. Going to get started in a few more seconds. It's going to let a couple of people come on in. It's only 8:02. Come on in, you guys. Come on and party over here with Miss J. Yes. Come on in. Give you one more moment to come on in, and then I'm just going to get right into it, and you can watch the rebroadcast. Hopefully you can share it and invite other people to come on in and check out what's going on with Party Over Hair. All right. Well, tonight we're talking about split ends. I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit. Let's see. Well, we're talking about the truth about a trim and your split ends. And if you haven't met me yet, I'm Miss J. I'm Javidia T. White. I'm also known as Miss J of the Braunson Company Hair Design Studio. I'm the founder here, and I've been in the fashion and hair business for over 30 years. I probably shouldn't tell you that, but it's been over 30 years, and I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I am a licensed cosmetologist, instructor, a master and educator in cosmetology. I used to be a manager of Macy's Hair Salon here in Saginaw, Michigan. And then about 6 years ago, I opened up the Braunson Company Hair Design Studio. And we have been going ever since. I love what I do. I love hair, and I love the transformation that happens in our chairs. And I also love doing hair. I started out, like I said, about 30 years ago when I was a kid. So it's something that I really love to do. So being on here, doing Party Over Here is something that I wanted to do so that I can share information with you and help you to learn how to take care of your hair when you're not in our presence. When you're not at your stylist, you might want to know some tips and things on how to make sure that your hair is in its greatest condition. So when you do get back to your hairstylist, then it's not a correction session, but it is a pampering session. You want to make sure that your hairstyle or your hair appointment is a pampering session instead of a correction session. When I say correction session, that means when you're at home and you're doing all kinds of things to your hair that you may not even know that are damaging. And then when you come to us and we have to tell you some bad news, well, you may need a deep condition, or you may need a hot oil treatment, or you may need your ends trimmed, or you may need a serious cut. Those things come about when sometimes you're at home and you're doing things that you don't even know that are damaging. Maybe you're using too much heat on your hair. Maybe you're using a particular product that has alcohol in it or sulfate in it that'll dry out your hair and therefore make your ends brittle, which need to be trimmed. And when it comes to split ends, what are split ends? Well, split ends come from a condition called trichophtalosis. And trichophtalosis is actually split ends where the hair shaft becomes dry and exhibits splits, which can fray and kind of look like feathers. So I'm going to give you show you a picture. Now this right here is what the split end looks like when it's magnified. Up here is a horrible picture of where the breaking point is. Here is what the ends looks like. Remember last week we talked about a cuticle, and this is where a damaged cuticle up here and a damaged cuticle down here. So this is what we're looking at when we look at your ends when you're getting your hair done. So when you're in the stylist chair and she's going through your hair and she's looking at the ends, she's checking them out. Sometimes you can't even see as much splitting as this to the naked eye, because basically it may just look like a white tip on the end, but that indicates that hair is splitting. That indicates that hair is breaking. So we want to make sure that we catch that before it goes too far, and then you need an actual hair cut instead of a hair trim. Now, a lot of times when you come into the hair salon, your hair may be long, or you may know someone whose hair is long, and I'm quite sure we can relate to, you have a friend or even yourself, your hair is really long, you're doing a long ponytail, you're doing all different styles, but the ends of the hair are not in good condition. You may have a lot of length, but you don't have healthy hair. So what you want to make sure is that your hair is healthy from root to end, from root to end, that it is healthy hair. And that's what keeps hair going. That's what keeps your curl patterns growing correctly. That's what keeps when your hair is flat iron, that keeps the flow of the hair, the body of the hair, the bounce of the hair, when those ends don't get caught on each other, when they're fresh and clean and cut right at that breaking point, right above the breaking point, actually. I don't know, some of you may have seen this picture floating around the internet, and it says on the top, it just basically says what the client sees, and that's what you guys see when you have a lot of length. But you see how that's light under there, like right in there where that hair is see-through? That's damaged hair. And in order for that hair to flow, and in order for that hair to have bounce and to look good when it's curled, or even when it's just been washed and gone, do a wash and go, then you want to cut that hair. You see where that's cut right above where that see-through part is. So when you leave out and your hair is bouncing, it's behaving, that's our key word over here. When your hair is out and it's bouncing and behaving and it just flows, that's because those ends have been cut. Those dead ends have been cut off. Hey, Kawana, how you doing? Hey, Kiki, how you doing? And that means that those ends have been cut off, and it flows better, it feels better. And a question that I had from one of our clients, Tammy Gray, she sent us a question that asks, how do I prevent my ends from splitting? Well, you prevent your ends from splitting from, like we talked about in our last episode, we talked about our broadcast. I'm already a syndicated show. In our last broadcast, we talked about how to care for your hair, how to make sure that the cuticle stays intact and all those things. So you want to do a lot of deep conditioning. You want to make sure, not a whole lot, but you want to do regular deep conditioning. You want to make sure that the hair is the balance, the pH balance in the hair is at a medium place. You don't want too porous. You don't want the porosity to be too low. You don't want the porosity to be too high. So you do that with deep conditioning, like we talked about last week. And one of the things that you also can do is you can use castor oil. Castor oil is a great oil. It's a heavier oil. It has a heavier weight to the oil, but it also helps to replenish the hair, and it replenishes it from the inside out. So you can always use castor oil. And this is the castor oil bean right here. This is cold pressed, and it's pressed into an oil that you can use in your hair. And all natural, organic. You can get it at the health food store. You can get it at your local Walmart or your local Myers. I don't know what your grocery store may be in your city or your town, but most often there is castor oil on the shelves. You can finally You can find it in the area of your pharmacy area. You can find it in the laxative area. Why? Because castor oil has so many benefits, and one of the benefits is that it works as a all natural laxative when you have digestive problems. But back to the hair. Castor oil, it fills the damaged gaps of the keratin of the hair, like right in between those gaps that we talked about where the cuticle of the hair is open and too much moisture gets in or too much moisture goes out. Well, the castor oil fills those gaps and it replenishes the hair, and it increases the strength of the hair from the inside out. So if you want longer, stronger, thicker hair, castor oil is the oil to go with. It penetrates the outer hair shaft. There's not a lot of oils that will penetrate the hair shaft, but castor oil is one that will go right into the cuticle of the hair. Hi, Hope, how you doing? Hey, Bianca, how you doing? Thanks you for joining us tonight. We're talking about split ends and the truth about a trim. We talked about that. I'll get back to that in a second. But the bottom line is you want to really saturate the hair with the castor oil to prevent the splitting. After you get a good trim and you want to say, well, how do I keep my hair in good condition after it's trimmed? Well, what I recommend is that 24 hours before you shampoo, when you know when your wash day is, 24 hours before that, then you shampoo your hair. Hey, Crystal. Oh my God, I miss you, Crystal. That just hurt. I love you, girl. I miss you. Crystal used to be one of our stylists here when we first opened up. Oh my goodness. I would love to see you. But back to the castor oil. At the end of the day, what you want to do is 24 hours before you shampoo and condition, you want to saturate your hair from root to end with castor oil and then massage it into the scalp. Massaging the scalp stimulates hair growth, and it also creates blood flow to the scalp, which goes to the follicle, which strengthens the hair shaft. So if you want longer, stronger, thicker hair and you want to prevent the splitting of the ends, then you want to use castor oil. You massage it from the scalp all the way to the ends. Make sure that the ends are saturated because that's a focal point. And you want to tie your hair up, wrap it up in a scarf or sleep in a bonnet so that the oil doesn't get on your clothes because it's a very oily, thick oil. And you want to make sure that it doesn't mess up your bedding or your sheets or your pillowcases or things of that nature. What you want to do is you want to let that sit in your hair all night long. In the morning or whatever your time is for shampooing, then what you want to do is you want to shampoo it out thoroughly. Now it's a very thick oil, so what you want to do is you might want to do a really nice good shampoo with warmer water or as warm as you can take it water, so that you make sure that you get the oil out of your hair, and then condition like we talked about, a nice conditioner, leave it on for 15 minutes with a processing cap, rinse it out, and then style as usual. That way you begin to take care of the ends and you prevent them from splitting so much. Now, a lot of people ask, can you repair split ends? The truth of the matter is, no, you can't. Split ends have to be cut off. Now, you can find products out there that claim that they repair or rebond ends. No, they don't. All they do is they go in between the bond of the hair. They go right in between the cuticle of the hair, and they kind of glue it a little bit. Whatever that bonding agent is in that product, it kind of glues it, but it wears off when it's shampooed, so you're right back to where you started. And the reason why you want to make sure that those ends get cut off is because when you're shampooing, blow dry, after shampooing and conditioning, when you blow dry or comb through the hair, that's where you're going to get the most resistance, where those ends are dead or where those ends are splitting. So you're not going to be able to get a comb through them smoothly, and you're not going to be able to get your blow dryer through them smoothly, which is going to add to the breakage. So what you want to do is you want to get you a good regimen with some castor oil and a good shampoo and a good conditioner. Now, you guys, you know how much I love you all. You know how much I love doing what I do. And we have a song that we sing in here called Doing What I Love to Do. And what I love to do is take care of hair and take care of our clients. Now, I always come with a good hair tip. I always come answering the question that someone may have. So what I have tonight is I have a special. And the special is going to be our product. One of the products that I have is the Miss J shampoo and conditioner. Can you see that? Let's see. I have Miss J shampoo and conditioner. Now this is a sulfate-free, paraben-free product. It has heat wave technology, so that means that there's no parabens in there. That means that it has heat wave technology. That means that the oils work along with heat. So when you use heating tools like a blow dryer or flat iron or curling iron, they wake up the amino acids in here, which are basically the same thing that we already have in our hair and already have in our body. They wake them up and they begin to strengthen the hair, protect the hair from the elements, and protect it from degradation from color fading out of the hair. And when the heat hits it, it smooths out the hair, and it smooths it, and it keeps the smoothness even when there's a lot of humidity in the air. Now, is it a chemical change? Not at all. It is a physical change. So what it means is when the heat hits the hair, it straightens the hair, and it keeps it straight until you shampoo it. Now, if you're natural and you're out in the elements, is your hair going to rise a little bit? Yes, I'm never going to say that it's not, because if it's natural and you have no chemical in it, when the elements hit it, it's going to do what it's going to do. But can you maintain a style with Miss J? Yes, you can. What I'm doing tonight is for the first person. Oh, let me help you before I even go out there. Miss J. Now that's a play on my name because I'm Miss J. So this is Miss J, M-I-Z-J-A-E. Remember that Miss J is the name of our products, and I'm going to be giving away tonight for half off a Miss J bundle of shampoo and conditioner, which regularly retails at $23.99 a piece. But tonight, for the first person who types in the comments, I want Miss J in my hair, will get a combo of the shampoo and conditioner at half off, and that's going to be for $28, and that's with shipping and handling if I have to ship it to you. If not, if you're around and you're in a city and you want to come and pick it up, I'll hold it here for you. So all you have to do is type in the comments, I want Miss J in my hair, and the first one who types that, you'll get that combo for 50% off. There you go, Brittany. I see you. That's right, girl. Get your stuff. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Kiki. You're second. Come on, Brittany. I have this for you. What I want you to do is go to the J. Braunson Company Facebook page, like us, leave us a comment, tell us how you like the Party Over Hair with Miss J. And Brittany, do me a huge favor. Inbox us on okay, well, if you still want some, Kiki, you come on in and we'll get it for you. It's $23.99 a piece, and they are 16 ounces. Not those little bitty bottles that's going to run out after 2 or 3 shampoos. This is 16 ounces of thick, full viscosity shampoo and conditioner. It's going to last you. But Brittany, go ahead and go into the J. Braunson Company inbox and message me your information. Message me your phone number. And even you can even pay by PayPal, or if you want to stop in and pick it up, it's really up to you. You can just let me know what you want to do. All right, let's see. I don't think I have any more tonight. I don't like to keep you guys long. I just like to come in and say, hey, give you some hair tips, answer a question or two, and then give you a special just for spending your time with me tonight. So I want to thank you again. And in the meantime, share this video with someone. Invite them to watch it. If you know someone who's had some issues with going to a stylist and getting their hair trimmed and they thought it was too much, you can share this with them so they know that, sometimes we're not just cutting off your hair. We want to make sure that it's healthy. We want to make sure that it flows. We want to make sure that you're happy with it, because healthy hair is what grows. Now, the cutting the hair, make your hair grow? No, cutting your ends does not make your hair grow. But what it does is it maintains the hair that is growing, if that makes sense. Well, you guys have a great night. Thank you for tuning in and being with me tonight on Party Over Hair. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday. And do me again, like I said, do me a huge favor. Invite someone to watch this video. Share it with someone who's had some issues with split ends. Share it with someone who has any issues with their hair. And they can always get on the thread and ask me a question, and maybe their question will be answered next time. Alrighty, you guys, you have a great night, and I love partying over hair. See you later. Bye.